It's here, guys. We finally got some real NBA 2K20 gameplay, and I'm about to tell you everything you need to know about it.
And all that ever took was patience. I used to feel so devastated. At times I thought we never make it. But now we on our way to greatness. And all that ever took was patience.
Yo, what's up, guys? It is PowerGotGame back with another video. Now today we finally got some real legit NBA 2K20 news. Now I've been waiting because I don't like to post anything on my channel unless it's reliable and it's legit and it has sources to back it up. Because I see a lot of stuff, there are people saying NBA 2K20 archetypes leaked, there's a ton of stuff leaked, and it's just not true. It's just speculation and a lot of people don't know anything. But finally today, because a lot of celebrities got their face scanned in the game and they finally got the chance to play 2K20 for the first time, we got some leaked footage. Now keep in perspective, this footage is blurry, it's not perfect, you can't see anything like perfectly, but it's shows us some little stuff about the game, and I wanted to point out and get to that. Now the main thing, I've seen some people talk about this stuff, but the main thing I've seen nobody talked about, and I immediately noticed this, is they changed that kind of contest feedback they give you. So this year when you shoot a shot, if you guys have to zoom in, you kind of see it slowly, but this year if you shoot a shot, you can you either get lightly contested, heavily contested, open, or wide open. And a lot of people complain because they were like, oh, I'm open and I'm missing. But what Mike Wang said earlier in the year was, you know what, nobody, sometimes you can be a heavily lightly contested, like it can be on the borderline. There's kind of like a, you know what I'm saying, it can be very lightly contested or it can be slightly lightly contested. And that confused a lot of people. So what they did this year in NBA 2K20, just to get to the point, is they changed it so that it would be like 80% covered, 70% covered. If it's still wide open, it says that, but if it's covered at all, it tells you. It'll be 60% covered, 50% covered, 40% covered, and it'll fall into different like places. So you guys can see right there, that shot right there is 80% covered. So that's a great addition because it helps people understand their shots better. A lot of people didn't understand it this year, and they would be lightly or they would be open and they didn't realize just because you're open, somebody can be near you and kind of still contesting you. It's just not like a big contest. So that's a big move for the game. We got the title screen, we got the logo screen, and of course you got all that. That's new. It's just the basic stuff right there. The second big thing, the big thing that we got to talk about is the Takeover / Grand Bash. Now you're gonna be able to see this red thing under a player in one of the plays, and nobody really knows what that is. A lot of people are saying that it could be the Grand Badge, but the honest truth is nobody really understands and knows. Takeover, this is the guys that went there to play, they only played quick match, so there's not going to be a takeover meter at the top or anything like that. So this could be takeover again and they just changed how it looks. This could be Grand Badge and from 17, or more likely is they transformed it and made a whole new system kind of Grand Badge on fire thing. It could be like called a domination badge, it could be called anything, you feel me? So I don't want to speculate, but there is probably some hot system or a takeover badge in there, and we just gotta wait for more info on that, bro. I think people are kind of jumping the gun, being like, okay, so it kind of looks like the Grand Badge, so it's the Grand Badge. Like, nah. Nah. And if you think about 17 Grand Badges, bro, like, did they even, I'm pretty sure Grand Badges were only for my players. Did they have Grand Badges for normal NBA players in 17? I don't even think they did, bro. So I don't know what people were talking about there. Okay, so after that, the next thing, and this is kind of the final thing we got to talk about, is literally the new kind of shot meter, and it looks like the 17 shot meter, but I think a lot of people drawing like kind of assumptions about this because the 17 shot meter couldn't be one of the options. What they did this year, and this is probably the most brilliant idea ever, instead of changing the shot meter every year, they said we're gonna put the 18 shot meter in, we're gonna put the shot meter by the feet in, and we're just gonna let you guys choose however you want to do it. And that's the best way to do it because it gives people more individual choices. Instead of forcing something on them, it lets them choose how they want to play the game. So I think that's what they're gonna do again. They're probably gonna put the 17 meter in, which I guess a lot of people are excited about, but they're gonna still have those other shot meters. I don't think they're gonna take the shot meter by your hand or how the shot meter is now. I think it's most likely gonna be in the settings somehow that you can change it and mix it up. But that's pretty much it. I don't think there's any major else that was released. I will keep you guys updated as usual as they release more legit info. I'm gonna be able to post it. I'm gonna let you guys know. I'm gonna break it down so you guys aren't confused and you guys get all the up-to-date info. So subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, drop a like, and be ready for some new NBA 2K20 info when it comes through. And I'm out.
I can't be trusting cause people be switching and stunting. I had to go get me some money, they always was fronting. I had to stay up to sign. I never trust, I've been nice. She seeing that drip on the ball, make sure she won't call.